Welcome to the spoken tutorial on type conversion in Java. In this tutorial, you will learn how to convert data from one data type to another, the two types of conversion, namely implicit and explicit conversion, and how to convert strings to numbers. For this tutorial, we are using Ubuntu 11.10, JDK 1.6, and Eclipse 3.7. To follow this tutorial, you must have knowledge of data types in Java. If not, for relevant tutorials, please visit our website as shown. Type conversion means converting data from one data type to another. Let us see how it is done. Switch to Eclipse. Here we have the Eclipse IDE and the skeleton required for the rest of the code. I have created a class type conversion and added the main method to it. Now let us create a few variables. Int a equal to 5, float b equal to a. I have created two variables, a which is an integer and b which is a float. I am storing the integer value in a float variable. Let us see what the float variable now contains. System dot out dot println b. Save the file and run it. We can see that the integer 5 has been converted to float 5.0. This type of conversion is called implicit conversion. As the name goes, the value is automatically converted to suit the data type. Now let us convert float to an int using the same method. Remove the 5. Float b equal to 2.5 f, and let us store b in a and print the value of a. Save the file. We see that there is an error. The error message reads, type mismatch, cannot convert from float to int. It means implicit conversion is possible only from an int to a float, but not the other way. To convert a float to an int, we have to use the explicit conversion. Let us see how to do so. We do that by using an int in parenthesis before the variable. This statement says the data in the variable b has to be converted to int data type and stored in a. Save and run the file. As we can see, the float value has been converted to int. But to suit the data type, the data has been changed accordingly. Explicit conversion can also be used to convert data from int to float. Let us try the previous example. Int a equal to 5, float b equal to float a, system.out.println b. We are using explicit conversion to convert integer to a float. Save the file and run it. We see that the int value has been converted to a float value. Let us see what happens when we convert a character to an integer. Int a char c equal to, in single quotes, m a equal to int c system.out.println a. We are converting the character m to an integer and printing the value. Let us save and run it. As we can see, the output is 109, which is the ASCII value of m. It means when a char is converted to int, its ASCII value is stored. Let us try this with a digit. Char c equal to digit 5. Save it and run it. As we can see, the output is 53, which is the ASCII value of the character 5. It is not the number 5. To get the number, we have to use a string and convert it to an integer. Now let us see how to do so. Clean up the main function. Type string s height, meaning the string form of height, equal to, in double quotes, 6. Int h equal to explicit conversion int of s height and system dot out dot println h. Save the file. I have created a string variable with value 6 and I am trying to convert it to integer. But we see that there is an error, and the error message reads, cannot cast from string to int. This means for converting strings, we cannot use implicit or explicit conversion. It must be done by other methods. Let us use them. Remove the int s height and type integer dot parse int s height. Save the file and run it. We see that the value has been successfully converted to an integer. To do this, we use the parseInt method of the integer module. Now let us see what happens if there are more than one digit, like 6543. Save the file and run it. We see that again the string containing the number has been successfully converted to an integer. Now let us see what happens if the string is a floating point number. Change 6543 to 65.43. So we have a floating point number in a string and we are converting it to an integer. Save the file, run it. We see that there is an error. This happens because we cannot convert a string which contains floating point number into an integer. We have to convert it to a float. Let us see how to do so. First, data type should be float. Second, we will use float dot parse float. We are using the parse float method of the float class to convert the string containing a floating point number into an actual floating point number. Save the file, run it. We can see that the string containing the floating point number has been successfully converted to a floating point number. And this is how we do implicit and explicit conversion, and how do we convert strings to numbers. This brings us to the end of the tutorial. In this tutorial, we have learned how to convert data from one type to another, what is meant by implicit and explicit conversion, and how to convert strings to numbers. As an assignment for this tutorial, read about the integer.toString and float.toString methods and find out what do they do. To know more about the Spoken Tutorial project, watch the video available at the following link. It summarizes the Spoken Tutorial project. If you do not have good bandwidth, you can download and watch it. The Spoken Tutorial project team conducts workshops using Spoken Tutorials, gives certificates to those who pass an online test. For more details, please write to contact@spoken-tutorial.org. The Spoken Tutorial project is a part of the Talk to a Teacher project. It is supported by the National Mission on Education through ICT MHRD, Government of India. More information on this mission is available at the following link. This tutorial has been contributed by Talent Sprint. Thanks for joining.